lots of Geminis. I'll be 23 on Saturday. Firstly, here on PLUCK today, I'm going to be showing you, I went down around Southgate, I had a chat to some lads all about Channel 31 and what they thought of community television. So let's take a look what they thought. A couple of interesting answers here. A bit of fuzz is some people's idea of their reception, so everyone at home, get your aerial fixed. What's going on? Community television rocks. Let's see what people had to say. Time for PLUCK TV. We're talking all things Channel 31. I'm here with Jamie and Pat. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Having a good day?
Absolutely.
We're having a very nice day.
Excellent. Thanks for chatting today. Now, I was just wondering, do you guys actually get Channel 31?
I pick up Channel 31. It's a little bit hazy, but all my channels are a bit hazy. And, yeah, I see a bit of fish late at night, generally.
So, would you say fish cam's your favourite?
It's my favourite. It's because normally I'm out during the day and I don't really watch TV during the day.
You're good.
So, yeah, I don't really get to see what's on very often on Channel 31, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you're going to tune into PLUCK now, 5 till 6 p.m, Monday to Friday?
I'll be an avid watcher from now on.
Thank you. You like Youth Mayhem?
I like mayhem in general and young people doing it.
Now, Pat, what do you think of community television?
Well, I think it's a good thing. I mean, there should be more of it.
So, do you watch Channel 31 yourself, Pat?
No, I don't get anything. I just get a fuzz, so I'll have to get onto the landlord about the aerial and tune in Monday nights, 5 o'clock.
Now, yeah, it's on ultra high frequency, Channel 31. A lot of people do have trouble picking it up. If you got it, would you watch it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's another channel I can flip over to if there's nothing else on the other ones. But I'm not saying that I'll put your channel last, but...
So, what's happening with your aerial?
I don't know. I don't even know if there's an aerial up there, but...
Okay. Where do you live?
St Kilda.
Oh.
Yeah, we're sort of high up. I mean, you'd expect us to get something, but we're in the top floor and just fuzz.
Yeah, because Geelong and Ballarat can get it too, but it's surprising how many people in the city can't actually pick it up. Jamie, you've got a drum here. Did you make that drum yourself?
Yep, I made that drum myself. I always wanted a drum like that, a really big one, from going to Dorfs and seeing people playing them.
Yeah.
And one day I came across an African man who had a gallery that had a lot of drums in and other stuff in it. And I got to talking to him and we decided to make a drum together.
Do you guys busk off often?
Well, we've bussed I've bussed in the past, but as a pair of us together, it's like probably the first time.
So you're getting a good response down here?
Well,
We've only been doing it for, I don't know, half an hour or so, and there's not many people walking past, so to me this is more of a rehearsal for maybe Sundays here, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, there's good acoustics under that bridge, huh?
It's beautiful.
yeah, we thought it might be a good spot, but
Great
probably better off
reverberation.
to be further up the river there.
Yeah.
Trams are a little bit noisy.
Yeah. Hi guys, do any of you guys watch Channel 31?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. What do you like the most on Channel 31?
Fish. The fish.
The fish. Everyone loves the fish. Do you watch anything else?
No, just the fish.
What do you think of community television?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We just like the fish.
Do you like the fact that you're going to be on community television?
Yes, I'll watch it once.
You watch it? Are you going to watch our show now?
Yes.
PLUCK TV, Monday, 5 p.m.
PLUCK TV.
Do you get Channel 31?
Do you put chickens on that?
No, we don't, but it's like PLUCK is in a variety of everything youth. It's a funky show, so tune in. Do you get Channel 31?
I think so. I don't watch TV much.
You don't watch. So what are you guys doing here today? You having a bit of a...
Skating. Go skating.
Yeah,
skating.
Where do you usually skate? Are there good parks near here?
Federation, but we got kicked out. So don't go to Federation, we got kicked out. No Federation.
I hate security.
Do you go to that ramp on Melbourne Road? Do you know that one in Chapel Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good one?
Why not?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Did you used to go to that skate park in the city and how that one's
Yeah, that's good.
Is there any other cool ones around Melbourne we can tell people?
Hoppers Crossing down there. Go down there and
Kensington.
Kensington.
Yeah?
Yeah, Kensington.
Yeah.
Any other good spots?
Crown, out the front of Crown near the exhibition building, there's a force there.
Okay, now who's had the worst accident here?
Me.
What accident did you have?
I actually broke my wrist and 2 of my fingers ollying 8 stairs.
Ouch!
Yeah, and I
So
put it.
what trick were you attempting?
I was doing a 360 flip, and it was pretty bad.
Cool. What about you? What was your...
I skinned my testicles trying a kickflip.
Ouchie! Have they recovered?
Yes.
Is it just me, or are groups of skater boys just getting younger and younger? My favourite bit on that one was when I go, who's had the worst skating accident here? And everyone goes, me! Like we're in class or something. Great day, great kids, lots of fun. Thanks for all talking to us, guys. That was great. Beautiful day in the city. Now, next coming for you here on Pluck today, we've got Melbourne Jungle, it's entitled. Now, this piece I filmed at Melbourne Zoo, and I must say, I haven't been there for 10 years, and as far as I'm concerned, the zoo has just got better and better. So congratulations, Melbourne Zoo. You're doing a really good job at looking after the world's endangered species. Now, the track that's going along to this one is by Zach Curran, and he can be seen at the Viper Room in Melbourne. Now, this piece is all about saving animals, respecting animals, and looking after our wildlife. And this one goes out to my mummy because, yeah, she took me there on her birthday. She shouted me, which... it's pretty bad. One day I'll be able to shout you, Mum. Sorry about that. Now it's time for Melbourne Jungle. So I hope you enjoy this experience as much as I've enjoyed shooting it. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon, and stay tuned. We've got loads more Pluck coming up still. So check this out. Thanks.
So much to say. Then you're looking like that. I forgot to give you another chance. Save me like the rain saves the rainbow. Hurt me like a storm. Save me like the rain saves the rainbow. Hurt me like a storm. So much to say. Then you're looking like that. I forgot to give you another chance. Save me like the rain saves the rainbow.
enjoyed Melbourne Jungle as much as I enjoyed being there that day and filming it. That one's for Mum, that one's for all the greenies and hippies out there, and please, become vegetarians, go to the zoo, support the zoo. They need more funding, they need lots more money, and they're lots of fun down there at the zoo. I must tell you, it's like being amongst it all. I felt like I really was in the jungle. Now, next coming up your way, I'm sorry, we still have no audio in the studio today, so we just got it going with a bit of pre-tape to begin with. Marina. Now, Marina, our Monday Pluck girl, she did some Vox Pops this week at Melbourne Central, and these Vox Pops were all about what people had won, what competitions they had entered, and what kind of prizes they got. Now, I've had a little think about it, and I personally haven't won much in my life, but I did win once from the Age. There was a competition in there to win a weekend film school, and I was actually very, very lucky, and I rang up and straight away won that. So there's nothing wrong with entering competitions. It's always a good thing. You never know. There are some people who are actually professional competition enterers. Don't know how to quite say that word. So, yeah, it's always worth checking them out. But some competitions I think are actually a bit dodgy. You know, the ones where you have to actually pay to enter, or, you know, you take the bottle top off something and you know, you still have to enter the draw. That's a bit scungy, I think. So let's have a look at Melbourne Central, what people had to say about what they had won. Let's check it out.
Hi, Marina here again for Monday Pluck. Today out on the streets we're looking for people and finding out whether they've won anything. Tim Tam promotions, but hey, I can talk forever. We'll leave it at that.
Hope you enjoyed that. We've brought some of the Pluck set down here now.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
And I've got Lawrence Long with me. We decided to do some guest interviews down here. So, thanks for staying tuned to Pluck. Hope you enjoyed Marina's Vox Pops.
How do you like our new set here?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, isn't it, Lawrence?
How's that for continuity?
I'm quite impressed. Yeah, continuity, yeah. Come back and it's all different. It's beautiful.
So welcome to Pluck.
Yeah.
It's a lot like the diary room in here from that other
Big
show.
Brother. That is very true. Now, I just got to put this down. So if you can entertain
That's okay. Hello, everyone. We're in this tiny little room here.
It's
just
quite cozy.
chewing the fat.
We are chewing the fat this afternoon. So, now, Lawrence is a comedian. Oh, did you know that, Lawrence?
No, I didn't. Thank you for telling me.
I didn't know that either. Now, Lawrence has toured most of Australia, would you say?
Yeah, most of Australia, and I've also toured Edinburgh and Dublin, taking my new show back there in August, actually.
Excellent. So the new one is...
The new one's called Skeptic.
Skeptic, and the last one was Sucker. So what's the go with these titles here, Lawrence?
I've got a limited vocabulary.
Bit pessimistic, are you?
I like the word S.
It's very catchy, though, I must say. And I've noticed your flyers. Your flyers are really good, too. So it makes people want to go. Now, did you have a good response at the comedy festival this year?
Yeah, I did, actually. I had a lot of fun. I did 4 weeks, almost every single night straight. And it was a lot of fun. People came. My show was called Skeptic, and it was about ghost hunting, about me testing psychics and things like that. And I even had the Skeptic Society turn up one night, and I think they had a little bit too much fun, but it turned out okay.
Excellent. So, are you a bit of a skeptic now? What do you think? What are your views on life?
I'm always a skeptic. I am such a skeptic. I've been a skeptic since I was a little kid. Never believed in Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. Never?
Never, ever.
Never.
No, because our house in Box Hill didn't have a chimney.
Oh, okay.
So what was going on there?
It just blew the whole Santa Claus down the chimney thing, just gone.
No. And I stayed up at night and I found out that Santa Claus was actually my mother and father.
Damn!
As you do, the worlds of reality come crashing down.
Sorry, kids, if you're watching.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's all a facade. No, Santa really does exist. See, the thing that always got me with Santa was the whole thing of, okay, if he's not... Well, I didn't get it because we'd go away on holidays and I'd get back and there'd be presents there. So that was the thing. The last thing with me, I was just like, but I don't get that bit. But then I got it one year. They set them up before we go away. So I found it. And I realised your theory.
But my question to you is that if Santa Claus didn't give presents to kids, no one would believe in him. The kids wouldn't believe in him.
They wouldn't care, would they?
They wouldn't care. It's all about the presents.
There'd be no point to Santa, would there?
No.
Now, to get back to your comedy, we better chat about that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with audiences, do you think, what happens if you don't get a laugh? Do you freak? What do you do?
There are a couple of things you can do. The first thing is to just make fun of yourself.
Yep.
You know, admit it. And usually when you sort of take the piss out of yourself, everyone else will be like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know, he knows he's just mucking around.
Yep.
The other thing you can do is, I guess, abuse the audience. I don't recommend that one.
Does that work in your favour? That's what I was thinking. I might end up walking out.
I've never tried that one myself, but you know,
He's too clever for that, this boy.
Yeah, I've seen some people do it, and often, you know, the people who heckle comedians, they make a sport out of that too.
Yeah.
So I generally think the rule is if you make fun of yourself, you shouldn't
Other people
have a problem.
have fun making jokes at you too.
Yeah.
Now, would you say you're a bit of a clown, a bit of a prankster at home, or is it more just you on stage?
Well, I think it's me on stage. People, I don't know. I've always been a bit of an idiot. You know, when I was a little kid,
Me too. It's the Dag Society here on PLUCK today.
When I was a kid, I used to always pretend that I'd hurt myself. Like, I'd trip over things when people weren't looking. I'd, like, walk into trees and things like that. I was just a big idiot.
Just for the laughs.
Yeah, like,
self-sacrifice, pain, agony, just for laughs.
I just thought it was funny.
I
And
like it.
my parents didn't think it was funny when I was, you know, lying at the bottom of the stairs, you know, pretending that my spine had broken and stuff like that.
Oh, gosh, your poor parents. They must have had about a million heart attacks.
But, you know, it's just being stupid, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Now, as far as movies go, what would you say your most favourite comic movie would be? Can you think, or is it a bit of a hard one?
Yeah, that is a tough one.
It's hard. There's a lot of good comedies out there. There's a lot of good scripts, I think.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with the level of writing.
Like what?
Today.
What type of movies do you like?
I like many, actually, but the only one I can think of right now offhand, I did enjoy Rat Race. I thought that was fun. There was a lot of good actors in it. It was all about road trips across America, but it was lots of fun. They had this bit where Kathy Bates, she was a bit of a psycho squirrel owner, and people didn't buy the squirrels, so she sent them down into a rubbish dump and everyone died. It was quite funny, and it just said, you should have brought a squirrel along the road with these signs, and it's so typically American, you know. There's signs all along the road within America. It's just lots of fun when you're driving through the countryside.
There's a lot of road movies, isn't there?
Yeah, road trips are always fun.
Like
now,
Crossroads.
what about comedians? Other than yourself, who would you like? Who do you respect?
I like, internationally, I like Ross Noble, I like Dave Gorman, I like Chris Addison, Daniel Kitson. Locally, there are heaps of comedians. There's a lot of comedians that people...
Aussies are great. There's lots going on.
Heaps. There's comedians all throughout Melbourne as well. There's comedy happening all the time, everywhere.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Now, tell us when your gigs are. Tell us all about them. And
there's a Fright Night gig at Nylon Bar, which is on Friday the 13th, of course.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But I'm also doing my shows again as a bit of a fundraiser before I travel overseas. I'm doing Sucker at the Kitten Club on July the 5th, and also Skeptic, the new show, on July the 10th.
New version. Yep. This man's got it all happening, and I'm very impressed.
I'm very impressed.
I'm glad you came in to chat with me.
This comfy little room.
Yeah?
I feel like it's cozy. We're in a little wardrobe making out in that movie Teen Wolf.
That we are. That's fun. Thanks so much for coming in today, Lawrence.
Thank you very much.
And make sure you check his shows out. They're fantastic. Sucker and Skeptic. This guy's got it going on the Melbourne comedy scene. Now, it's time for something else. This one's actually from a PLUCK viewer. They recommended on Monday PLUCK. This one goes for you. A big fat track from
Fat as. Is that fat with a PH?
A fat with a PH it would be. Now, this is from Bison. These guys rock. They're absolutely fantastic. Now, this one's called Marine. Check out these hardcore lads. Hope you enjoy. See you back real soon. And thanks, Lawrence.
Thank you very much.
Mwah. I'm so sorry about that. Because of our technical difficulties here today, I actually told you a film clip was coming up next, but it was an ad break. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Naomi. How are you?
I'm now here with Kenny. Kenny's a man of the Melbourne streets. Kenny's a good friend from a long time ago. We've bumped into each other many times around Melbourne, haven't we, Kenny?
Yes, you're still as beautiful as ever.
And so are you. And me too.
We all are.
Now, Kenny, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I'm a street poet. I share my poetry on the streets of Melbourne, and I talk to hundreds and thousands of people all the time, and just about life and just about being opening up our hearts, opening up our minds, and just being in the moment and remembering to breathe.
breathe, be inner peace and tranquility.
Exactly.
These are your main themes, yeah?
Exactly, including also war. And lack of inner tranquility, which is called stress.
Yes, yes. We've had a bit of stress here at PLUCK today, haven't we, Kenny? Just a tad. A bit of audio problems here. I wish I could do sign language. That's all I could say, and I should have brought my miming gear today as well. Now, Kenny, I've never read anything of yours that is negative. I've never seen a negative word on one of your poems. How did you become so happy?
Well, the first step is to become more conscious of our thoughts.
Yep.
And the more and more conscious we are of our thoughts, the more aware of our thoughts. And the more aware of our thoughts, the more that we can refocus our thoughts onto different thoughts. Very simple. Yeah.
So what do you recommend for someone who's going through a hard time or something like that as a way to de-stress from this situation? Would you say to sit and receive other people's energy, or how do you think?
Exactly, just those bumper stickers, be here now and remember to breathe. And if you want to do some affirmations, I trust in myself, and just breathe in. I trust in everyone, I trust in the flow. And just leave it.
The flow. That's a big point, isn't it? Because life really does have a flow, and it's so much about complementing each other, isn't it? I've really found that you can really pick up on people who are complimenting.
Exactly.
You know, even if they don't know you. You know, walking down the street, the flow of the people, traffic on the sidewalk, all of these kind of things.
Exactly. The people with a childlike heart will look each other in the eyes, and so if you cultivate a sense of inner sense and innocence. You can just go through life with an open mind and an open heart. So an empty mind and a full heart, and it's very simple. Just take it one step at a time and just remember to
breathe. It's such a beautiful thing, the breath, isn't it, Kenny? And use your abdominal muscles there. Now, Kenny, it's now time for one of your pieces of poetry. Please bring it on. Here at Channel 31, we have live performance from Kenny, some of his original work coming to you today on PLUCK.
Cool. This is
Kenny.
Beautiful piece of my writing called Dare to Listen to Your Own Heart. It takes great courage to be soft and gentle, to be totally vulnerable and open from your heart space. For this, you will need tremendous self-belief and great trust in your own inner sense. You will need great honor and respect for yourself, and mutual honor and respect for everyone's self. You will need great humbleness and the willingness to surrender your ego, as well as great compassion in being able to embrace and simultaneously transcend the egos of others. You will need humor and the spirit of fun and playfulness, gentle and also wild laughter to support and inspire you along your journey. You will need to be able to always flow with the moment and to be able to continuously learn from and then let go of the past in each and every moment without clinging, grasping, and holding on. To be trusting and loving in this world, you need to be a champion.
Yeah!
A great champion of your own heart. A proud and noble, fiery champion of love. An awesome champion of yourself and your inner child. A magnificent champion of others, so that you can always remain focused on what magic is. Already, always, here, now, in real life.
Real life. Woo! Woo! Thanks, Kenny.
Woo!
Is this the most positive man you have ever met, or what?
Thank you,
so
Naomi.
much for coming in, Kenny. Mwah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time for Bison with Marine. Sorry about that stuff up before, but here they are for those viewers requesting this hardcore band. Go for it, guys. Fat tracks coming your way now.
Cool.
And back to you.
Those guys rock and roll. Now I'm here with Monday's regular girls, Layla and Marina. Now, guys, what's happening on the show next week? Can we tell everyone? We've had a bit of a stuff up this week. I'm sorry we haven't done your regular stuff.
No problem. Next week, I'm doing blondness. Might see a little Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yes. Gentlemen's prefer blonde, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
And we're all blondies sitting here.
Yeah, we sure
lots of
are,
fun.
aren't we?
Now, Marina, what about the Vox Pops next week? What have we got happening there?
It's a surprise.
Oh,
I want to know.
It'd be really, really funny though. No, I can't tell you.
Oh,
My
it's a
camera girl
secret
Leah and I are working
happening.
on it. Yes, it'll be really, really good though. So keep watching.
Hope you enjoyed Monday Pluck today. So, we are extremely sorry about the technical difficulties here. But
We've had a few problems, haven't we?
we've had many problems, but it's
been
no
fun.
one's fault.
No, it's
No
not that
one's
we
fault.
can't rise above. We can
No.
always get over it, can't
Yeah, and next week's show is going to be even more jam-packed than normal, just because we did this to you this week.
we? We have to make up for
We're
it.
making up for it
It'll be good
big
fun,
time.
It will be.
So, Geminis, happy birthday this week, and all. Everyone, happy birthday whenever. Thanks, lovely ladies, for joining us.
No problem.
No worries at all. We'll see you next week.
Have a great week, everyone. I know I will. See you.